Welcome to episode 11 of Seriously Funny. So, as stated previously, this episode is going to be shorter, aiming for 20 to 25 minutes. So, hopefully, we can not overshoot that and not undershoot it either. Because, honestly, I don't have much written down for these show notes. So, yeah. Um, yeah. And also, this episode will mostly be about myself and uh, a matter of my life in the coming years and so on. Yeah, that's fair enough. So, to start off, yeah, college. Will I drop out of college? Maybe. uh, I cannot say that the chance is zero, but it's not something I would. No, it definitely is something I prefer to do. It's not something I feel I should do. Um, but if it so happens that I'm in a position in which I can indeed drop out of college, then that will be the move. But until then, no, I think I'm gonna stick it through it. Hopefully, finish in 3 years instead of four. I'm going to be. I want to. I if I am gonna go through with it, I want to do the best I can do. So, a high three or a four GPA is what I'm aiming for, and that's nearly impossible. So I'm just gonna set my sets high, and hopefully I will get there. Honestly, I think other than math, which will probably be the biggest problem, math includes science as well. Um, because physics is basically just applied calculus. Uh, I think it's possible. So I'll just try my best to put a lot of effort into math, and maybe we can get it done. But yeah, other than college, as for the summers of my college years, which will be next summer and then the summer after that, hopefully, and then I'll be done. I will be attempting to get internships at what companies. On my mind right now, I have Apple, of course. You guys have heard me speak on Apple and how much I love and absolutely cherish Apple as a company I have for 7 years now. Love Apple, absolutely love the company, love their products, and sad that the phone I wanted to get this year from them, finally I have an iPhone 6s Plus, so I'm upgrading this year. Got delayed, so I'll probably be receiving mine with the pre-order around late November, early December, if worse comes to worse. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen, but maybe it will. But again, hopefully it doesn't. But yeah, so if I can obtain an internship at Apple, obviously this is a pretty big, famous company. It'll probably be quite challenging to do that, but if I can do that, that would be the greatest. And then Nomad is another company that I really like them, and I give a lot of loyalty to them. Um, why? Because the unboxing experience of their package was amazing, to be completely honest. Their products are obviously also incredible. I bought some cables from them. Great cables and great packaging, to say again. But yeah, if I can intern there, they're also in California, and which I want to go to California. And they're a smaller company. I read the website, only 25 people, it said, depending on how long ago it was updated. But yeah, maybe if they offer an internship, I would love to go there as well. So yeah, those are going to be the summers. For Thanksgiving break. Depending on homework and depending on what I'm doing, maybe go around America a bit. Travel in the states, and that'd be cool. And spring break, I'm not going to Florida, so I don't know where I'm going. Screw Florida. I don't want to go to Florida. Who goes to Florida, bruh? Anyone that lives in Florida, no offense, but Florida. Hurricanes and alligators. Why? I'm hurricanes and crocodiles with crooked teeth. Yeah, why would we do that? Exactly, we wouldn't. So, yeah, that's a plan there for the springs and the Thanksgivings, and then winter. Uh, Travel. I want to travel. I want to legitimately go places. Not in the States, Europe, France, Italy, England stick out, and of course, above all, I want to go to Japan. Probably more than once. I talked to a homie, and we keep speaking that we're gonna do it. Hopefully next year, next winter break, and that's extremely exciting. And I truly hope that all that we talk about it really does come into fruition, and it does really legitimately happen. And that's that's what I'm hoping for. So hopefully I can attain the money. I want to find, speaking of life, I want to find some more passive sources of income. The ways that I'd obviously go online just due to the things I can do and the things I know to make passive income. But the things I do is blogging and this podcast, right? And those could be sources of passive income. The problem is I don't get enough traffic to those two sources. So I wonder if I can increase the traffic on my blog, especially because I've been doing that for over 4 years now, coming on to 5 years this year in November. So, 5 years of blogging. So I would like some more clout there. My idea is to, at some point, probably I should do it soon, write on another blog about something, and then hopefully write it really well, and then people come to mine. Because, would love more traction there, to be able to put some ads on there, and then, GG, I can get some passive income from that. And then this podcast, of course, the bigger it grows, maybe we'll get some sponsors at some point, or I just make a Patreon and live a simple life and do no sponsors like Philosophize This does. That would be cool too, whatever happens. But hopefully this goes well. It's seeming to go okay right now, so I'll take it. I got one consistent listener, the same one that says he wants to go to Japan with me. How you doing, buddy? Love you. So I really do hope that Japan thing is not just a pipe dream. I really hope it isn't something that we talk about, because I really do want to go with my Brody that wants to go with me, and it'll be really cool. So hopefully it does happen. All we can do is not hopefully. We can do a lot of things. All right, you want something? Go freaking do it. Go freaking get it. End of the story. Also, I've been wondering, as a side note, what happens if I put a blanket over my head while I record? My sound might be so much better if I did that. Should I do that? I have a blanket right now. Considering. Nah, maybe next podcast. But I'm moving soon, so that's fun. I just finished packing a bunch of stuff. I don't really have anything, so I just packed all the stuff other than the stuff in front of me on my desk that I use on a daily basis, because we're moving in like a month, so still got a bit of time. But that's those are the plans for the next 3 years. I really want to travel. I never thought I would ever want to. I'm like, what's the point? What do you get out of that? But for some reason, maybe it's just a distaste of America. I'm kidding. I love America, but aside from the government, I love America. Government's necessary, but man, rules. So but I want to go visit other countries. I think it would be interesting. I think it would be cool, a fun experience, and I want to see places, right? And I don't know, maybe a lot of people, I'm sure, can relate. Some people talk about it a lot, but it's not something they actually plan to do. And then other people don't want to go at all, like I used to be. So, whoever you are, it's cool. Except if you're the person in the middle, the one that talks about it but doesn't plan it, what are you doing? This Thanksgiving break is probably going to be just a crap ton of research on how flying works, because I've never done it. But I have flown to another country, my parents' country, Bangladesh, I was younger. Like 12 was the last time I went. So how many years ago was that? 6 years ago. But yeah, what a time. A long time ago. But yeah, I want to learn how to fly. But I don't have any fear of planes or heights or anything, so that shouldn't be a problem. It's really just going to be a matter of security. What can I not take? Like shampoo and stuff. I'm not bringing knives to the airport. But what can I take and not take? In terms of like even just battery sizes for portable charger. And then finding my gate, and then also just traveling etiquette, keeping my passport on me. What do I need to have on me? What should I carry? Things like that, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, traveling etiquette, and in the country, I also need to research, whatever country I do, or I will be going to, I need to look into that, right? And just rules of that country in general, tourist things. And if it is a country that doesn't speak my language very much so at all, then how am I going to handle that, right? Because tourist places, I from what I know, they charge a lot more. So maybe translate apps, maybe something else, maybe learn a little bit of the lingo before I go. We'll see. I took Spanish for 4 years in high school, and I probably don't remember any of it. Spain's not really a place I want to go, but maybe one day we'll go there. So yeah, those are the traveling plans. And the short term, I know 3 years to a lot of people is not short term, but that's more or less short term considering it's all college, right? And yeah, next to college, hopefully I'll have the time. I have to start working a job as well. For a federal work study. And next to the federal work study, there's going to be that, getting a really high GPA. And I would like to join 2 or 3 clubs and, be a part of that. Finally, in terms of college, yeah, I don't know what else with college. I will see if I can make the time to do other things, like go to parties. I'm not going to do drugs or drink ever, so if I did go to parties, I'd be the driver for all the drunk homies I know. The thing is, I hate driving, and I don't suck at it. I'm pretty okay at it. I just don't like doing it. So, mostly because I don't have a hippocampus, basically. My long-term memory is crap, and my sense of direction is crap. So, driving means getting lost. A lot. Because hippocampuses are what do you the best in the sense of the direction and stuff. Also, the long-term memory, and the fact that my long-term memory sucks probably also just shows my hippocampus isn't the most active of areas in my brain probably does not have much activity whatsoever. All I really do all day is think stupid things, so I think for my brain, my prefrontal cortex, probably the only area of my brain that actually lights up. My limbic system might as well not exist. I don't have it, basically. It doesn't do anything for me. Emotions, feelings, that stuff I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. So that part's just not functional whatsoever. As for my senses, my sense of hearing, pretty great. Now my sense of smell, somewhat my sense of touch, kind of sucks, so my temporal lobe probably isn't doing much. As for my eyeballs, I have -10 vision in both eyes, so my occipital lobe probably also doesn't work. So, yeah, I'm sure my brain is a simple machine. Maybe I'm a machine, I don't know. People call me printers. So, yeah. The next thing I want to touch on, getting close to 20 minutes here. Stretch that on a little too much. You can hear the clicking of my mouth, I feel like. I wonder how prominent that is. Anyways, the next thing I want to touch on is changing your brand, like in the sense, not like a brand like a business, but brand in the sense of your personality and how you portray and conduct yourselves with the people around you. Now, some people don't change their brand whatsoever. They'll pretty much be the same, and that doesn't mean this is not a bad thing. We evolve, and it might not be just the things we say and the ways the things we say may change, but sometimes people can stay pretty similar in the way that they speak, in the way that they say things, and things like that. A lot of my cousins are pretty similar now to when they were older. Some people, they change their brand a lot. I'm one of those people. And that means the way you speak basically will change, right? So for me, in high school, I would I would be really loud. I'm very outgoing and obnoxious, annoying, but in a funny way, hopefully funny way. From what I know, a funny way. Maybe I was just straight out annoying, but crap, that would whatever. We're done with high school, but yeah, going into college, I think I'm gonna change my brand again, and which is the way I'm going to portray myself. Instead of being this loud, I'm still gonna be. I love people and I love talking to people, so it's not like I'm gonna go be introverted or anything, but I think I'm gonna be a lot more calm and a lot more monotone, and because I think short term at least, it's really funny for people, and it's also very easy for me because I don't have to throw up all this energy, and I can just calmly be whatever, say dumb things and say simple things, and people will just laugh at it. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my move in the personality department. I'll to give an example, I'll talk like this, and yeah, no emotion here, and it doesn't really carry anything, very neutral, calm, basically like a robot. I may talk a little slower as I'm doing now. As for my facial expressions, which you cannot see at the moment, very blank, fitting with the voice, not much facial movement whatsoever, so that is going to be the brand that I'll be trying in college. Yeah, as you can see from that switch right there, maybe a little jarring, but yeah, that's how I think I'm going to portray myself going into college. I think the blog will stay, not the blog, the podcast will stay the same, very high energy, and I want to learn how to bring people on here, and maybe even, I don't know, some ideas are coming to mind, bigger ideas. So I really hope myself can act on those things and make some things happen and grow the podcast and blog while I'm at it. Other than that, yeah, I don't know other ways to make passive income looking through it, but it's a little challenging. I don't know. I think when I travel, I may vlog that. A, because I just think it'd be fun, and B, I would love to entertain people, and that also want to travel and see things, and I want to take people through that process of how to travel. I think that would be a really good idea. So I guess maybe this Thanksgiving I'll start another channel. I want to get a better camera. By that I just mean a better phone. So maybe it'll be late November seems fine enough, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll start a travel blog as well. No, Pack Hacker kind of beat me to that. I don't know. We'll see. Good ideas all around. So yeah, maybe we'll start a travel blog and write stuff, and then also a YouTube channel in which my face is shown, and we talk about the process, the things I've learned, what you should and shouldn't take, and just I'll do the research and then put it out in a better, simpler, easier, more digestible form for other people that want to follow along the same thing and are just as ignorant as I am now. So yeah, that's not a bad idea. But other than that, hopefully we'll find some other things. A lot of things I think my passive income, the things I want to do involve around other people and providing entertainment to an extent. Maybe not entertainment. Maybe I should just become a self-help YouTuber, and like Matt Diavella, Thomas Frank, those people. Ali, I can't pronounce his name. Abdal, I think, yeah. But yeah, maybe that's the move, yeah. Their productivity is so weird. I don't do a lot of things like writing things down in the sense of to-do list. Those to me feels like waste of time. I can usually short term remember the things I need to do, and then I just do them, boom, 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 and it's pretty, that's how easy it is for me. Though I am a reader and I do this discipline stuff and all the other fun studies. So yeah, I also plan maybe with this podcast start making a video version since I will be moving, and when the new phone comes in, I think I will get a tripod or something. I don't want to get a camera. I don't think I need it. I mean, the camera quality on these phones are just getting so good, and for just an average Joe such as myself that just wants to try it out, I think the phone will do more than well enough. So yeah, maybe just get a tripod and a little setup that'll look nice and record a video form of this podcast, not blog, podcast. Yeah, and that I think would be quite fun. So yeah, that will be maybe the move. So yeah, anyways, those are some plans and some of the things about me that I've had going on in my mind, and planning a little bit. Hopefully college isn't too bad, especially considering I do want to do very well in it. Since if I do go on with it and I don't, one of my passive streams of income becomes a main source of income, and then I can just make that $1 billion company and drop if only. I don't think I'll ever be a billionaire, but I have a feeling that I'll get into the high millions somehow. So maybe that'll happen. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I can make it happen, if nothing else. So yeah, that's my life for the next few years, hopefully, and obviously things will change as we go on. Do not expect your life plans to stay the same. You will be disappointed, hurt, and kicked in the balls, to put lightly. Yeah, because that's just how life works. Anyways, that ends it off for this episode. Simple, nice, short, and sweet, hopefully. Thank you for listening to Seriously Funny. Please subscribe, leave that like, hit the bell also, because I hear people say that you should be doing that, especially since I'm a new channel. And next to that, please share this podcast, an episode. Maybe not this episode, just because well, it's about me. Maybe people don't want to hear about that first. Share other episodes. And probably the next episode, with your friends, family, enemies, loved ones, hated ones, apathetic ones, all of them. Just share this with every single person, yeah? Thank you. Regardless, I will see you all next week.